In this video, we mooch dock at Jessica's cousin Travis's house. While there, we head over to the Trona Pinnacles, and we see some of the sights around the area. Finally, we head up to the Trail of 100 Giants. To much of our surprise, the forest is all burnt down. Are the giants still there? Watch to the end and find out.
So we've been getting gas prices for under $3 a gallon most of the way. Nevada was, around $3.50 or so. But California, $5.50 for cheap stuff. Just stupid. You guys need to get this under control. There is no reason to have gas prices this high. Well, we finished up at Boulder City Let It Ride 4. I did lots of one-wheel racing, had some fun. After that, we decided we would go visit Jessica's cousin Travis over in California. What is it? Ridgecrest, California. So we're boondocking at his house for, maybe one day less than a week, getting some free camping in.
Yep.
And got to take it when you can get it, right?
100%. And it's better than boondocking because he does actually have electricity and water.
Yeah.
So that's
we don't
good.
have sewer, but that's okay. We can figure that out. No big deal. While we're there, we figured we would check out some of the stuff in the area. A couple of things I wanted to see are high up in the mountains, so it's too cold and the roads are frozen, so we're not going to do that. But instead, we came over here to
Trona Pinnacles, which
it looks pretty cool. It's been in a lot of movies and stuff. We'll show you some close-ups of it and drive over there in a second. Just figured we'd introduce you.
Yeah. Apparently, these are made from calcium carbonate mixed with the hot springs that used to be here. We're actually standing in a dried up lake bed of, I don't know how it's said, but I want to say Cyril's Lake. And these are thousands of years old, these pinnacles. So it's pretty cool looking. I was reading a little bit about the few animals that live out here, like the different tortoises. Don't mess with the tortoises and all that kind of stuff.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, leave no trace. You come out, you enjoy the sights, you take your garbage with you, and you don't mess with things. That's the way you should be.
Amen. It was really interesting driving in here, all the salt everywhere.
Yeah, you got the salt flats around.
So that was kind of cool.
Yep. Well, let's check it out.
Yep.
Sunset glowing, palm trees swaying slow. Catch a wave, yeah, let the good times flow. Barefoot walking on that golden sand. Laughing, dancing, living life unplanned. California vibes, it's the place.
You probably won't be able to see it in the camera. It's pretty cool. You got these rock formations that we're on, and then in the background you got the mountains, and the one right over in there is snow-topped. We're in March now, so actually no, we're not in March. It's April 2nd. Pretty cool.
Cruising highways with the top rolled down. City lights ignite this dazzling town. Hollywood whispers stories of the stars. Beach bonfires strumming mellow guitars. California vibes, it's the place to be. Endless summer dreams by the rolling sea. From the mountains high to the valley low.
Well, this is our last day here in California. Actually, where are we at in California again?
We're staying in Ridgecrest, California.
Ridgecrest, California, staying at Jessica's cousin's Travis's house. And we decided we would go up to the 100 Giants State Park.
I don't know why he does this. It's the Sequoia National Forest Trail of 100 Giants.
I knew it was 100 giants, but you know, we were going to skip the Joshua Tree National Park, but as we're driving up to 178, I don't think we even need to go there. These things are everywhere.
And man, are they ugly. But
yeah. Their bloom is not too bad though. Check this out.
No, that's true.
This little bloom right here is kind of pretty. But
I just say they're ugly because they look like a palm tree and a cactus had a baby or something. I don't know.
pretty much. Yeah, you got big ones, small ones. This whole area here has got a whole lot of big ones.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the sequoias because that's one of the things I wanted to come to California for, is to see these giant trees.
Yeah.
So
and we're not going to go to the national park part just because it's considerably
like 4
further.
hours away, but if we just go up to the 100 Trees Trail, whatever it's called, that's only like 2 hours away, so it makes for a decent day trip.
Yeah. So, and we'll still get to see big trees. I mean, they're like 1,500 years old even in that part. So.
And after that, we're leaving out and still haven't decided. We're trying to decide if we want to go up to Alabama Hills, which we went to the other day and kind of scouted out for boondocking, or if we want to go ahead and just start heading towards Utah. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Woke up today and I felt the sun. Every day with you just feels like fun. Holding hands, walking by the bay. All these moments I wish would stay. You and me.
So as we headed up the mountain, we started to notice that the whole top of the mountain was burnt. We got worried. But to much of our surprise, when we got there, we saw the Trail of Giants had been protected.
Well, we made it up to the Trail of 100 Giants.
Yeah.
Man, with all those trees burned along the way, we were really afraid that it was no more. But it looks like it got spared. So it's your lucky day you get to see the giant trees.
Yeah. Made it up to where the snow is, too.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got some snow up here. It's 70 degrees, though, so it won't be here long.
Nope. That's something that tells about it over there.
So as soon as you start the trail, one of the first ones you see
It's massive.
is this monster right here. It's a big one. April 15, 2000, at the base of the giant sequoia, Bill Clinton invoked the Antique Acts of 1906 and created the National Monument. 18 feet in diameter, 245 feet tall, and 2,000 years old.
Wow.
You can see the inside of it. It's kind of tunneled out where the fires have come. See where it's burnt up in it. I can walk right inside like nothing. Over here. You see
Be careful on the exit.
a little snow on it. Just to give you an idea of the size. There's Jessica. And it just keeps going. That's cool. So they say there's 100 giants out here. And then there's hundreds more that are just slightly smaller.
Yeah, I think in order to qualify as a giant, they have to be over 10 feet in diameter. That's what I was reading.
It's pretty big. Yeah. You can tell we're here during the off season. They don't bother shoveling snow or anything.
Nope.
Until, what did they say, May?
Yeah.
Got an old one here that fell.
So unfortunately, we won't be able to go the entire trail, but
Yeah, some of the trail's closed, but that's okay. We'll still get to see a good portion of it. We got a monster in the background and a monster in front of us here. Man, these are so big. Kind of
You can't even see the top.
That looks like it's a couple of trees that merged together
Yeah, what does
to
it say
become
right-
one.
Let me see what it says. Goose pen. Imagine yourself in the heart of these giant sisters. Do you feel like a giant, big, tall, strong tower in the forest? Do you feel like the farmer's domestic geese penned from the hazards for the night? Farmers once used these giant cages to guard their livestock.
So what they're talking about is the tunnel inside the tree. This is a good example. Here you can see a lot of these are giants because they started as multiple trees, and as they grew, they ended up growing together to make them even more massive.
Yeah, but even still, you look at the trunk of just the one on the left. I mean,
It's still enormous. Got some big ones here, right next to us. They're all around.
So this is an example, it says, of neutralism symbiotic relationship between an incense cedar on the left and a giant sequoia on the right, and that they maintain separate nutrient systems and they don't depend on each other for survival. So they have different bark, different foliage.
So we were driving along after we went the wrong way, leaving the forest.
Then the tire was low.
We had a low tire, so I stopped to put a little air in the tire, which I should have filmed, but I didn't. You know how it is. And I saw this little bridge, which is the bridge kind of behind us over there.
Yeah.
And it looked like a walkway. So I was like, oh, that'll be cool. But then we find out the entrance here doesn't take you to that. And I'm not quite sure how to get to that yet. But I saw this stairway that takes you down to the river. So
we're gonna
go check it out.
Yeah.
Look at this. Go ahead, babe. It just keeps going down, down, down. It's a bunch of stairs. Oh, coming back up's definitely going to suck. But look at this view out here. I mean, we've got these incredible mountains. We've got some rapids down there. We've got rocks. We've got trees. We've got everything that you could want right here. And look, see, there's a little boardwalk down there. We're going to make our way down to that.
Yeah, initially you sent me on a fact-finding mission for that.
Yeah, see that walkway right there, which is like a drainage runoff or something, I don't know. But it's got a walkway on top of it.
Yeah.
That's what we were looking for, but this is even better. Springtime, so we got the flowers and more stairs. You really got to watch your step because nothing is even. You know, it's a man-made trail, but it's not the code.
Mess it up. Tired of seeing people writing on stuff.
None of this stuff.
Together with you, life feels so true. Just me and you.
Yeah, we're gonna go all the way down to the rapids.
In skies of blue.
Got a little waterfall over there. Just 500 steps to go.
Morning light, your eyes so bright.
You can see, I guess it broke at one point and they had to fix it. And some debris. Oh, this is concrete. That was wood.
And now I'm on the wood.
Oh, that's what we came down. In the valley. I'm gonna watch my step. I'm looking at the camera. I'm gonna end up falling on my face.
I know how like very riding a hill mountain. You also look back and looking off in the mountains.
Well, you know, I wouldn't know how to drive if I didn't have her telling me where to go.
skies are blue.
I love that you can hear the water running. I'm hoping you guys can hear it. Here's the rapids. Who wants to get in a canoe or go down that? Looks fun. Waterfall over there. Something sponge pool. Around. Pretty cool. I'm glad we stopped. More. Woo! They gotta make sure they come in tight. Come in tight. Keep going all the way up to here. There you go. The water's cold. Nicely done, guys. I wasn't.
Survived. Spring water, probably negative degree temperature, but feels amazing.
Awesome, guys.
Edward.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name, man?
Christian.
Christian.
Come back next week as we head back over to Utah. Along the way, you're not going to believe the tire trouble we have. But we ultimately end up in one of the best boondocking spots ever.